Hello, this is Mr. Kissinger from the Citizenship Academy in Syracuse, New York, and this is 4th grade Ready Lesson 26, Part 2. We're going to continue with perimeter today. We're going to be solving perimeter problems. So just read the problems below, then explore different ways to solve perimeter problems. Keegan is building a rectangular play area in his backyard for his dog. The length of the rectangle is 30 feet and the width is 24 feet. What amount of fence does Keegan need to buy to make the play area? You can use models to help solve perimeter problems. Draw a picture to represent the fence. You can use color to highlight the sides that have the same length. So these two sides here have a length of 30 feet, and then these two sides have a length of 24 feet. Add the lengths to find the amount of fence Keegan needs to buy. So you have 30 feet plus 24 feet plus 30 feet plus 24 feet, and we're going to get the distance all the way around this. That's the perimeter. You can also use words to help solve perimeter problems. In this rectangle, the length is 30 feet, and the width is 24 feet. There are two sides that have a length of 30 feet and two sides that have a length of 24 feet. The amount of fence equals length plus width plus width. 30 feet plus 30 feet plus 24 feet plus 24 feet. Now moving over to the next page here. It says, what formula can you use to find the amount of fence Keegan needs and why? So we can use our perimeter formula that we discussed in the first part of lesson 26. And that formula is our perimeter formula. If you remember what that is, it is P, which stands for perimeter, the area all the way around, equals 2. Sorry about that. The lights turned off on me there for a second. P equals 2L. And they did like one of these like fancy cursive L's. So I'll do that too. Plus 2 times W. I'm going to put the little times sign in there too, just so we know that that's times. 2 times L plus 2 times W. And so number 3 here says, use the formula to find the amount of fence Keegan needs for the dog's play area. So if we look back here, our length is 30 feet and our width is 24 feet. So we'll fill those in. So we do P equals 2 times 30. Make sure I put that in parentheses. Plus 2 times 24. Now we just need to solve. So 2 times 30 is 60. Plus 2 times 24. Well, 24 plus 24 is 48. Then we need to do 60 plus 48. We get 8, 10, we get 108. 108, and that is in feet. We're going to put our label in there. All right, so Keegan uses the formula P equals 2 times length plus width. to find the amount of fence he needs. Does Keegan's formula work? Why or why not? So what if we just added the length plus the width, and then we multiplied by 2. So let's try it out. If we do length plus width, so we do 30. 2 times 30 plus 24. Well, 30 plus 24 is 54. So P equals 2 times 54. And if we do 2 times 54 equals 8, and we still get 108. So it does work. Why or why not? Well, if we think about it, perimeter equals 2 times length plus width. To me, it's easier to look at it as a picture. If I added 30 plus 24, I have this side here, 30 and 24, and then I added those together and then multiplied by 2, I'd be taking this amount here, and I'm multiplying by 2, and I get this amount here, which is the same thing. So we're just doing it in a different order, but we're still adding up all of the sides. So I would say it works because we still are finding the total length of the sides. Which one is easier? I would think that the second one here is easier because we can add first and then we just multiply by 2 rather than having to multiply by 2 twice. I mean, both of them work. I don't know if there's necessarily a right or a wrong answer there. But I think that one, this one was easier just because we're doing, there's less steps there. But let's move on to number 6 here. Explain when to use the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Well, we would use the formula when we would use the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle when we want to find out what the total length of all of its sides are. And we can also use it when we have the perimeter, when we know that we might know what the length of all the sides are, and we just need to find what the length of one side is. The perimeter formula can help us there too, just like we did in the first part of this lesson. So it says, try it, use what you just learned to solve these problems. Show your work on a separate sheet of paper. So I'm just going to use kind of the margins in here. I'm going to write in here If you want to use a piece of paper to follow along, feel free to do so. It says Bianca is fencing in a garden. She wants the garden to be a rectangle 15 feet by 10 feet. How much fence does she need to buy to make her garden? So we know that our length is 15 feet and our width is 10 feet. Make sure I put our labels in there. And then if I want to plug those into our perimeter formula, if I'm trying to find out how much fence she needs to buy, I need to find out what the total number in feet, length in feet of the fence all the way around, or the rectangle all the way around. So I'll use our second one since we determined that one was a little bit easier. 2 times 15 plus 10. Well, 15 plus 10 is 25. So if we do 2 times 25, we get 50. So she needs 50 feet. All right. So we're going to hold off on doing any more of these questions for right now. We're going to kind of take a pause here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.